Hi everybody, welcome back to Phoenix English. In today's video, I'm gonna give you some more phrasal verbs because everybody loves to learn about phrasal verbs. And today, we're gonna look at phrasal verbs with make. A quick review. Phrasal verb is a verb and a preposition that work together as one unit to have different meanings. Some phrasal verbs will have more than one meaning, okay? Let's start with make up. You can use it in different ways. You can make someone up or something up. It basically means put on makeup, make something prettier. The stuff you put on your face to make yourself look pretty is called makeup. So, you can make up your face, which means put on makeup. Now, you can also do with a hyphen and make up something. In this case, it's an adjective, like a makeup exam. If you're doing a makeup exam, that means you missed it, and now you're doing it in its place. You're replacing the one you missed, in other words. Now, you can also make up for something. You can make up for the lost test, but generally, we use this to say you're a little bit fixing something. Let's say we had a date, and I went to the restaurant, and I sat down, and you didn't come. So, of course, I'm feeling very upset and a little bit angry. So, you want to make it up. You want to make up for that, I guess, insult. So, how will you do that? Maybe you will take me out for an even nicer dinner. So, make up for something bad you did, fix it, or give some sort of repayment in a way. If you make up with someone, so that person who didn't come to the restaurant, maybe we got into a fight or an argument about it, and now we are gonna make up with each other. Means we are gonna fix the relationship. We are gonna become friends again. If you make something up, it means you're creating a fictional story. So the teacher asked me, why did I come late? But I really didn't have a good excuse. So I just made up a story about the dog. My dog jumped on me and he caught my eye. And I had to go to the hospital. And by the time I came to class had already started. So that's makeup. Now, you can make it across. You can make it through. You can make it into or in. You can make it down, up, or to. All of them, very different meanings. So, you can make it across. For example, you have a lake and you take the boat or you swim and you make it across to the other side. If you're coming to the border, you're a little bit worried because you don't have your COVID vaccine proof, for example. You're not sure if you will make it across the border. If you make it through something, like make it through an event, make it through a speech, make it through a wedding, means you survived. You took a course, it was very difficult, but you made it through. You finished it. You passed its final exam. When you apply to join something, like let's say you're applying to university, and then you get your acceptance letter, means you made it into the university. Or you just made it in. Into or in. Both are okay. Into will usually have the place or the situation after it. I made it into Harvard. So into includes the destination. In just means accepted. Down, up, to. Like when you're talking about going somewhere, so I live in the south and my friend lives in the north. So I say, can you make it down this weekend? Means come south. If he can't, I will try to make it up to his place next weekend. Or just make it to the place, means arrive at, get to that place. Make after. Now this one is a little bit tricky because you're not gonna hear it very often. I think it's a little bit formal. So, if you make after someone, basically you're trying to get to them, you're chasing them, or you're trying to get a particular target or goal. So you make after that goal. Make over. To make something over or to make over something is basically to change it, usually to make it better. And once that's done, that thing or that person has received a makeover, which is one word. So, especially when you think about fashion or makeup, you go to a salon and you get a makeover. Means the stylist will do your hair, maybe do some makeup, all that stuff, and then you come out like a new person. You can also give your house a makeover. Make away with or make off with basically mean the same thing. For example, if I invested in the stock market, at the end of the year, my friend asked me, "How did you do? What did you make away with? How much was the result?" So they mean to get a certain result, often used with money. The thieves, for example, made off with $100,000 or they made away with $10 million in cash. Make for, make towards, means go in a direction of. So, make for the highway. Once you get there, go north for 10 miles. Just make towards the highway. When you see it, head north. Go for 10 miles. Essentially the same. Make of something. What do you make of the new movie? What do you think about? What is your opinion? What is your judgment of something? Most commonly used in a question. What do you make of whatever it is you're talking about? I'm not sure what to make of it. I hated it and I loved it at the same time. I don't know how that works. Make out. One meaning. To make out is similar to make away or make off with. So, how did you make out this quarter in the stock market? How did you make out? What was your result? Okay, but you can also make out with a person. If a boy and a girl, or boy, girl, I don't know, these days anything's okay. If they're making out, means they're like, kissing and touching and fooling around. You can make out with someone, you can just do physical things with. So make out, result, or fool around with somebody. There you go. A lot of new phrasal verbs for you. Come back next time. I'll give you more phrasal verbs, more expressions, lots more interesting English expressions to learn. See you then.